number one is the ChatGPT Mobile App. So call to action. If you have an iPhone, go to the App Store, search for ChatGPT. Or if you're on Android, go to your Play Store and download ChatGPT. I'm gonna share my screen. What I did was, a year ago, having some foresight, I replaced my Google app, which is on the bottom right, and replaced it with ChatGPT. So on the bottom right, if you see right here, bam, that is ChatGPT. I highly recommend it because instead of Googling, now it gets you into the practice of ChatGPT. And that got me into the mode of using ChatGPT more. Again, I highly recommend that you get on ChatGPT Plus. And once you sign up for ChatGPT Plus, you will get access to ChatGPT 4 on your phone. So first call to action, download ChatGPT. Second call to action, put it somewhere that's accessible that you're able to use. Ideally, if you can replace your Google with it, I highly recommend that. Now, how do we use it? Well, the cool part is not only do you get access to your GPTs, which by the way, that I shared with you, or all these are here for you, but you can also use ChatGPT on your phone. But the feature that I use the most, not only do I go basically whatever conversations that you build on your desktop are also in here. So the social media expert that you see right there, that's a ChatGPT agent that I built over a year ago. That basically I trained it with the way that I wanted to write my social media posts. And a lot of times as ideas come to me throughout the day, that's where I dump it to basically revise it. So I basically use my ongoing agents on my phone. That's the first way that I'm always using this ChatGPT mobile app. Again, you build the agents. Let's just say you have an agent for marketing, you have one for social media, you have one who knows you, you have one that knows your law firm. Then you tap into those agents. The second way that I use it is on the bottom, click on the plus. You'll see on the bottom left, you'll see a camera, you see photos, and you see a folder. This is the way that a lot of people can take advantage of ChatGPT, which a lot of people don't. The first button on the bottom left is a picture. Pictures that you can take in real life. You just don't know, and you're looking to get an answer. Let's just say there's something that's broken. You could take a picture of something that's broken and you'd be like, how do I fix this? And AI is able to analyze what this image is and is able to help you fix it. So it's whenever it's a visual, that's called multimodal feature of AI, is this using images and audio and these other formats of information to use with AI. So that's how one way that I'm like I have something that's in real life and I want to use AI to figure something out. That's if my first thought goes, can I throw this into ChatGPT? And I've used this a lot. Another way that I use it is even if you have like a document that's in front of you and you're looking to summarize this document, you're able to take a picture of that document and say, summarize the key points. A lot of people don't do that. Why do you have to read the whole thing? Just take a picture of it and say, give me the top 3 takeaways, or give me the top 3 action steps based on this. Again, that really is really powerful. The second little icon on the bottom left is a picture. You're able to upload past pictures as well. It's the same idea. But also the third one is files. Your files, potentially, let's just say I have this PDF it's a newsletter that I follow on a monthly basis. What's the top 5 takeaways? And this 30-40 page document, within 30 seconds, 21 pages. The top 5 takeaways from the document are, by the way, here's institutional adoption of blockchain. There's an increased institutional adoption of blockchain and cryptocurrency, notably with the imminent approval of Bitcoin ETFs, which already happened. Sponsored by major names in traditional finance and blockchain ETFs, great. Illegal regulatory developments, yes, these are all have panned out actually, etc., etc. So I'm able to basically analyze documents on the go on your phone. Somebody sends you something, drop it into your iCloud, and be able to quick and analyze it from your phone. Another feature that a lot of people don't use or are not used to using is you see on the bottom right, you see that little headphones. If you click on that, it's a multimodal AI enabled. You're able to speak to AI. So let's just say, I want to ask, what are 5 things that I should know about Bitcoin?
Sure. Here are 5 key things to know about Bitcoin. 1, digital currency. Bitcoin is a digital currency, or cryptocurrency, designed to work as a medium of exchange through a computer network that is not reliant on any sole authority, such as a government or bank, to uphold or maintain it. 2, blockchain technology. It operates on a technology called blockchain, a decentralized ledger of all transactions across a network. This technology allows Bitcoin transactions to be secure.
You get the idea. So you could use this in so many different ways. Obviously, you could speak to it, ask it questions. You could potentially leave it on your desk as things come up, press it, and just using it. Again, a lot of people are not used to using these things. Again, it helps to start becoming familiar with these different ways to interact with the AI. These things are going to come. Usually, they're going to be invented into hardware. So most likely, we'll probably have a headset or something that's always going to be on. That's going to help us use these AI tools. But there's so many of these cool little AI features that a lot of people are not using. John asked the interesting question, which is there a way to have ChatGPT send the results to someone? So yes, you can. You can do it on your phone. You can do it on the desktop or say like, what's top things about Bitcoin? Let's just make it shorter. And when you get the answer on the top right, you'll to, let me just make sure this finishes. Click on that, share the link to this conversation. Let's just say you built this agent that already has a lot of information. This is like another particular way to share GPTs or share conversations. You're able to share that. And now I'm about to pass this off to my team or somebody to be able to use that conversation or take advantage of that conversation. So that's how you're able to do that. So that is by far, I think, the most practical AI tool that you can use, ChatGPT Mobile App. Second one, as I already shared with you, the Adobe Enhanced Speech. You never have to worry about the quality of your audio anymore, whether it be audio or video. You just drop it in, really easy. $10 a month, you're able to get your audio fixed, especially for my people who haven't upgraded their microphones. At the very least, just use that. Third, Evernote. And I had this big dilemma. I'm like, I'm really into note taking. I just don't know if I'm on the right tool. I keep hearing about Notion. Do I need Notion? Is Notion good? Is Notion right for me? But I learned about this in Tiago Forte's book called The Second Brain. I don't think you have to read it. I think this is the thing. If you just learn this, what I'm about to share with you, probably get the most out of it. There's some important stuff in there, but I would say this is like one of the more important stuff. But basically, he shares that the best note-taking app depends on what type of brain you have. Okay, there's 4 types. There's the librarian, which are people who enjoy collecting notes and building a catalog of useful resources over time. They like structure. They like quickly retrieving it. So for that, Evernote or Microsoft OneNote is the best option for that. So if that's you, that's a call to action. That's probably the right app for you. That's my type of brain. So I use Evernote. There's also the architect. Architects enjoy planning, designing, and creating their own processes. They benefit from a notes app that allows them to easily build their own structures, customize and bring their ideas to life. There's a little bit more, it's like text plus design and some connections between them. So for that, Notion is definitely the clear winner for this. There's also the gardeners. The gardeners enjoy exploring their thoughts and connecting ideas. They're a little bit more creative. They benefit from a note app with a bottom-up approach where ideas and connections can emerge organically. These apps will make it easy to link notes together. For that, I heard Obsidian. So I think it's like a polar opposite of Evernote. Obsidian, it's like a very visually focused note-taking app. And then probably the most common type is the student. The student doesn't have any strong preference for any of these archetypes. Their notes serve a clear purpose that's often based on a short-term priority, so quickly writing a paper or passing a test with the goal of getting it done as simple as possible. That might be the case for most of you. If so, then yes, Apple Notes and Google Keep and these easy apps are the way to go. However, about 6 or 8 months ago, I realized all these AI features and AI tools are coming out. These note-taking apps are primed to be disrupted with these AI tools. So I'm like, hey, I realized that foreseeing that Evernote is going to have a lot of these AI features. So that's when I really went really aggressive in getting all my notes into Evernote. So all my work notes, I basically brought into Evernote. Why did I do that? Because Evernote started releasing these features. Some of these features that I'm about to share with you are already available in Evernote. Some of them are being rolled out as we speak, and some of them are going to be fully shared. But it definitely pays to be on one of these tools because, again, if you have AI features with it, it will really help you take advantage of your notes. So content organization helps you categorizing and tagging notes automatically, making it easier to sort and find information. Search enhancements, letting you to much easier, could find your notes faster. Content suggestion, can suggest related notes or content. Handwritten is recognition, templates and formatting. For me, the reason why I'm on Evernote is because I could see that all these notes that I've built over time, these are like my own personal notes. So imagine my own search, AI-enabled search that's able to tap into my own knowledge base of information that I've collected over the years. So I think that's the reason why I like the most. So call to action, get onto one of these note-taking app. At the very least, if you don't know what to do, probably Evernote is the right option for you. All right, so that was the third one. The fourth one is Grammarly. So call to action, go tell your team to install Grammarly, okay? So if they're on Chrome, share them with them this link. Just send them a Slack message right now. They're like, hey, I want everybody to install Grammarly on their computer. And going forward, I want to make sure that you double check your spelling and grammar with Grammarly before you send anything, okay? This knowledge is amazing for you, but also for your team. You never have to worry about whether your team is going to make grammar mistakes, things like that. And again, you make it a policy at your law firm. I want everybody to install Grammarly and use it. There's no more excuses for spelling mistakes or grammar mistakes these days. It's able to catch it. I've been on the free plan. It's worked out well for me. possibly, potentially considering paid, but I don't know what the paid features are. That's what Michelle's questions was. Maybe let's explore right now. And Michelle, let's see if it's worth it. So the free version basically fixes your grammar and your spelling, but let's see what premium can do for $12 a month. Could adjust your writing tone. Okay, you could rewrite full sentences. You could catch accidental plagiarism. You could generate text with 1,000 AI prompts. Okay, looks like there's some AI features. My instinct, Michelle, as I'm reading this, is worth trying it out for 30 days, basically. I think ultimately that's what it comes down to. Let's try it out. I would sign up, I would pay more, sign up for monthly. If they have a monthly feature, it doesn't seem like they do. Try it out and then see where it goes. Again, it's not that much, 100 and something bucks per year. Even it helps you with one thing, it's well worth it. So might as well, why not? Again, it's usually with these tools, if you use it, it's worth it. If you don't, it's not. So you'll probably use it. It's not if you sign up for it. So call to action, everybody needs Grammarly. Another top one that I use on a weekly basis, it's called Mac Whisper Transcription. Mac Whisper Transcription. Here's what it looks like to do. So Mac Whisper is a transcription software. You could upload files, audio, video, recordings, even YouTube links. Let's just say to do, let's take on a transcription of this. Looks like there's an issue. I've done it in the past. It's able to transcribe YouTube videos. Also, if you sometimes like things that you hear, they can't download, you're able to click on recording and it's able to record your computer and it's able to transcribe that. Zoom meetings, anything else we think about, it's able to record it really, really well or transcribe it really, really well for you. For me, when I was looking to possibly build an AI agent for all the things that I've taught in our program, I took all of the video and audio files of our mastermind calls. This is what I used to transcribe it so I could feed AI all that information. And so those are my top 5 most used apps. And yeah, that should do it. So again, as a resource here for you, it's here all inside of Classroom. We already have a lot of these resources in here built and we're continuous to every week. We're adding more and more in here for you. Use this as a resource. I need to do something about data extraction. Come here to find it. Transcriptor.